Hello. Oh, I have the. Let's switch this. Okay. I gotta deal with this boss with some pretty low-level gear.
Something feels odd here.
I have my part. Okay, good. I do have Law set up. I didn't change any of this based off of anything I did.
Be on your guard.
And I took some shots at this the other day that were mostly unsuccessful. I did test around between Alphen and Law. Using Law seemed generally just better against this boss.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Even though Law's equipment is kind of pissed right now, he's actually still doing about the same or more damage. His hitboxes are worse, which makes him harder to use, but he does hit hard.
Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
I'll think you. Here's through! They smite with black blade! Now I'm in the groove! Burn! First strike! Almost! You're wide open!
Much obliged.
You see what happened there as you crossed? Shouldn't have done that.
Tell me about it.
Dragon Shell! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! That's fun. Eat this! I'll smash you!
Do it!
In a bind?
Holy land confiscated.
Almost! I'm on a roll now! Inferno Everlasting Darkness! Now I'm in the groove! Negative gate! Inferno Punch! They smite with blackened blade!
Blah 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 magic. Freeze lancer.
This one's mine!
Far enough!
Oh, he wasn't dropping. I read that wrong.
Thanks, Kisara.
Inferno Punch! Watch this!
Demon blast.
Shattering me to pieces! Now you see what I can do! Inferno Punch! Not my fighter! I couldn't make it in time. The picture of hell! Faith and blood! Rending you bloody Dragon Shell! Burn! Inferno Punch! Watch their arms were interrupted! No further! Dragon Shell! Inferno Punch! Everlasting Shock! Not today! Time to heal some hurt! Heal! On guard! Watch this! Crawling you!
Not in your dreams.
Heal! That is the spot! No dawn shall break this night! Dragon Shell! Burn! Inferno Punch! Heal!
Let's go.
I'm ready! Benediction light!
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack!
Air thrust.
Come on, charge at me.
Don't face it head on!
All disasters made one.
Crumble!
Come forth and heal us from purity.
Pierce through! Glacial Punch! Crumble! Armor won't save you! I'll finish you here and now! Now or never! Dragon Shell! No further! The enemy's open! Burn!
Raging cascade.
Benediction light!
Hurricane.
Heal!
Blah
I'll finish you here and now. My big deal. That's it. I'll run you through.
Okay, take off into the air.
Negative day. All good things come to an end. They smite with far enough.
That's not what I meant to do, but oh, hey.
What's this? Inferno punch. Now I'm in the groove. This one's mine. Let's put you out of your misery. Bloody hell. Negative gate. No further. No time to break this night. I can carve through armor. Dragon shout. Pierce through.
It's in your hands now.
Come on.
Good job, Vholran. Just take it on the chin like that. Just stand in front of him and just get hit. That's what you do best.
No chance. It's on. Dragon shout.
The hitbox on that little cry he does is so weird.
Here I come.
Dragon shout. Inferno punch.
All right. It's
This
time.
one's
No
mine.
getting up, please. Oh, sparkling stars of light.
Here's the roll now. Flaming meteor. Crumble. Dragon shout. Burn. Meteor.
I can't hold on much longer. Dance in the wind.
Come on, charge at me.
Far enough.
Come forward, holy glimmer.
And she missed.
Holy land.
Inferno punch. I can carve through. Now I'm in the groove. Inferno.
Stars of light. Rain
Can't
down.
get out of this. It's on. Dragon shout. All good things come to an end.
In here. Get on in there with the others.
Black and flame.
Seal. This'll come in handy.
This one's mine.
Oh, sparkling stars of light. Hold on to
Here
your
I
hands.
go.
Here I come.
Crumble.
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon shout.
Dance in the
Not my
wind.
finest.
Oh, come on.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Get on in there with the others.
I mean, kind of. That one was actually kind of my fault, Vholran. Most things are your fault.
I really owe you one. I hope this thing is medically approved.
This is some punishment.
It's like, that was your fault, Vholran.
Out of the woods, it seems.
Dragon shout. Freaking everlasting shock.
That was my fault. I should have. He's about to heal me anyway. Let's just throw an apple gel to make up the difference.
Go again.
It's in your hands
Oh, Vholran, that was so dumb.
What's this?
Blah, 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 magic.
Dragon shout.
Seal.
Inferno punch. I'll finish you
More
here and now.
stockpile.
I don't mind using too many. Life bottles are honestly pretty cheap by this point. I should be more willing to just chuck them.
What happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Holy land.
Dragon shout. I'll crush you.
Especially at the stats that I'm at, though. I'm about to get big equipment upgrades for all of these characters in the next dungeon. Oh,
I'll stop your movement, and I'll stop your life.
Benediction light.
Take that.
Dance in the wind.
Pierce through.
Seal.
All good things come to an end.
This'll come in handy.
Everlasting
They're not
let's see, like,
fucking around.
that one hit me. A lot of those. Okay, let's get him. Let's get him facing in a direction that is not towards the healers.
Here I come.
picture of hell.
Raging cascade.
I'll move. Too slow. Reflect on thy sin. Here we go again.
This'll come in handy. Purge malevolence. Magic is
Appreciate the
there.
help.
Seal.
I'm just getting started.
This'll come in handy. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Too much to handle. Oh, sparkling Sleep
I'll
well.
smash you! Dragon Shout! I'm just getting started! Inferno Punch! They might! Dragon Shout! Burn! Inferno Punch! Denied!
Not on my watch.
Burn! Inferno Punch! Burn! Inferno Punch! Can't get out of
There you
this!
go. Don't let up.
Inferno Punch! Down! Shattering! It's pieces! Attack time!
All disasters made one.
Crumble! Out of the sun! Can you take it? Pierce through! I'll smash you! On guard!
Benediction light.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, Vholran.
Valerie can take forgive me.
No! Don't leave me all alone here!
Benediction light.
Stars of light, rain down
Dragon Shout! Inferno Punch!
That was a little risky because it looked like he was about to do his little spin move. That would have totally hit me where I was standing.
Watch this!
I've let you all down.
I need to stop getting hit by that. It's fine. Life bottles are... Like I said, life bottles are starting to get cheap at this point in the game. Orange gels are obviously the bigger concern. Just don't want to go through too many of those. Oh, hey.
In here.
I'm on a roll now! Pierce through! No further! On guard! Crumble! Maximum burn! Pierce through! Heal! Thanks, young. Look sharp!
I freaking love it how Vholran heals Kisara at this point in the game, and she says, "Thanks, Shion."
No getting up, please.
Obviously a programming error, but it just is really amusing.
Anything in armor is almost now you see what I can do! Dragon! Watch this! Begin! This one's mine! I'll face you! No dragon shall break this night! Watch this! Inferno Punch! Burn! Inferno Punch! Come and get it! Execution!
I can do this all day.
Bloody denied! Do it!
Calling it too early there. Oh well, not that it matters.
Here I come. Not in your dreams.
Not today!
Now's our chance.
Enemy flare! This one's mine! No further! Pieces! Attack time! Steal!
Okay, Vholran, I know you like attacking things, but you're our healer right now.
Benediction light.
Holy quiver.
Being interrupted.
Well, at least he got heal off before then.
I can carve through armor! You apart! Not my fight!
I can't believe I actually got hit by that, given that Law is
Negative this one's looking all wrapped up!
Don't be complacent. Do you know that?
really pretty.
I'm not an idiot!
That attack's pretty easy to avoid with Law most of the time because Law is so mobile.
It's in your hands now.
Oh, don't do this to me, game. I think this is how I think I'm going to handle this. I'm going to throw one more life bottle. I'm going to bring in Alphen over Kisara. And from there, I'm done throwing items.
Here I come. Illuminate the dark. Holy quiver.
This one's mine!
Illuminate the dark.
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Holy land.
Pierce through!
Can you take it? Now or never.
Oh, sparkling stars.
Inferno Punch!
Such unadulterated fury.
Too slow! Can't get out of this! I'll smash you!
Raging cascade.
Demon Tank! Double Demon Tank! Demon Lance!
Malevolent.
Dragon Demon Tank! Burn!
Freeze and burn. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
You gonna spin around or not?
Hold on to your art. Here I come.
I'll finish you here and now! Bloody
Seal. Run to the Southside.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! This one's mine!
Enjoy the ground while you're down.
Dance in the wind. This will
Double
make
Demon Fang! Here's through!
Here comes.
Black and blue! Crash!
One at a time.
No further!
Oh, sparkling
Double
stars
Demon
of
Fang!
light. Rain down.
Now you see what I can do! I just Black and blue! Demon Fang! Dragon Shout! Double Demon Fang!
Here. Now.
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate,
Debbie Downer.
it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Vholran and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
It's like, I mean, look at how much money I have. I mean, that's a lot, but I'm gonna get chests with stuff in them, and I'm gonna be farming ore. That's plenty fine. And I'll be able to push to use fewer resources in the next few fights. Even though they're harder, I'll have Alphen back with the Blazing Sword, which will make him way better.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogl's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hoodle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
Here goes. Whee!
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
That little exchange is amusing. I enjoy Law's reaction. It's a very rational reaction.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Winla. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Oops.
This'll come in handy.
Simian pest. I shall kill you where you stand.
Last one out to see the line.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
I wonder if getting the same artifacts, I wonder if they can stack through multiple playthroughs. Like, let's see, drums, what does Drums of the Master do? Combat points boost. No, it doesn't. I only see one copy of that. That'd be kind of fun if it did. I love Ganath Haros.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Vholran's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganath Haros means Fortress of Naught. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Vholran became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Vholran's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Vholran told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
Bad. Let's watch this first.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Vholran wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. You're right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Vholran's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Vholran take her away from us.
Oops, I don't need to cook.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Good night. I want to go back to bed.
Alright, 1 second. Ah! Let my dog out. In terms of resources, well, I was thinking about that last fight where I threw,
For dragging our feet.
Alfin?
you know, I threw a fair amount of
Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
life bottles. I threw a fair amount of life bottles in that previous fight, and, you know, part of my logic was as well, they're not that expensive, and there's, the next bosses coming up are, it's really just the twin Zoogles. They're really harder than Vholran himself. Either fight with Vholran. And that's sort of the fight that I look at as like, this is the fight that I need my resources for. Burn as many resources as it takes to get through that fight. And then, once I make it through Vholran, I get into the next major act of the game. And I have access to the whole world, tons of quests, things open up a lot. Which also means a lot more resources, and then it gets pretty easy to actually push through from the end of Ganath Haros to the end of the game without too much difficulty. Just because you have access to a lot more resources consistently. And the price of life bottles and orange gels starts to hit a nice spot compared to the stuff you're finding from ore and the stuff you're getting from quests, where you're able to go into most fights with a full supply. Kind of makes that last stretch of the game a little simpler.
Never a dull moment on this journey.
I swear Dohalim's like one of the loudest characters on the map. Not only does he breathe heavier than the others when you're just holding the run button, but I mean, listen to him every time he gets out of the water. The voiceover for an Allegra commercial.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganath Haros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
That's the way onward. I don't want to go up that yet. It's weird how when you're swimming you can't pull up the map. I don't understand that. A lot of the music and scenery in Ganath Haros definitely elicits the feeling that you're in late game. Even though really it's not until like after Ganath Haros that you're really in late game.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Never a dull moment on this journey.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
That's a nice chunk of money. Oh. There be L's. Oh, hey there.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
That's great, Renwell. You know, I probably should have used these earlier, honestly, given the situation, but it's been a long time since I've gone through these. That would have, these would have been helpful in the last fight. For real. Yeah, Law's defense is quite low. Not going to be forced, well, use him that much, but honestly, Dohalim, like, if Law is in a fight, I'm going to be playing as him, so makes more sense to give this stuff to the AI who get hit more. Well, I guess I get hit more often than the AI because I usually have aggro, but I have less control over the AI getting hit. prepping Alphen for. I'm probably gonna pull Alphen back in the party here pretty shortly. It's 5:20. Okay.
There's something in the water.
We should be able to cook here.
That's how much that would have helped in the previous fight, but it was. Well, I don't even have a hard spherical shell. I mean, that wouldn't have helped that much. But yeah, everybody's lustrous astral crystals, right? Everybody's gonna be getting some.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Vholran and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
So, okay.
Good night, everyone.
So, can't advance those any further. Kind of wanted to see if I could. I'm gonna be right back real fast. I'm gonna go let the dog in and I'll be back.
to go?
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Vholran is expecting you at Castle Del Faris.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
So, the sadistic free spirit mass murdering lord apparently keeps a very tight schedule.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Vholran's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danins, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Forest Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danan's slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
This place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
Nope.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle. But...
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet, this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Vholran is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people.
If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Vholran? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know.
And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Vholran.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Okay, about to get Xion back. Yay!
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Vholran goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps. But frankly, I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Vholran out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Vholran, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Xion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Xion. We came to save you. It's okay now.
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Vholran's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire.
Okay,
Unless
come
you
on.
have a better idea. Not in your dreams.
Just spamming this is probably the most efficient.
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Why is none of this hitting that? These are some funky hitboxes. Thank you.
Coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! Pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me.
This one's being more cooperative.
Open your eyes. Sion!
No dawn shall break this night. Eat this! Demon Lash! Pierce through!
Feel.
Crumble!
I'll be saving this one.
Pierce through!
When he does the step forward, he just steps right past it.
Feel.
Crumble! Bloody!
You've got to be kidding me.
You're done! Negative gate! Rending you apart!
More where that came from.
Bloody hollow!
Illuminate. Ready.
Talon storm!
Holy land.
No dawn shall break this night.
Actually, I wonder how good
Everlasting darkness! Negative gate!
Whirlwind Snap might be the best option, just because it actually has a good hitbox.
I'll dare you! It's go time! This one's mine! I'll dare watch it! I'll tear you apart! I'm on a roll now! It's time! I can carve through armor! Whirlwind snap! I'll finish you here and now! Can't get out of this! Whirlwind snap! Nothing gets by me! I'll tear you apart! All demon lash come to an end! I'll tear you apart! Whirlwind snap! First strike! Come and get it! I'll tear you apart! We're on a roll now!
Another thing I can do too that's probably actually pretty good.
Negative gate! It's on! Turn to ash! Reflect on thy sin. Hegemony flare! Finish you here and now! Whirlwind snap! Hegemony flare! Execution! Scream of blood, rending you a bloody howling! This one's mine! It's showtime! Benediction light! Dragon shout! Heal! I'll smash you! Dragon shout! Eat this! Everlasting dark! I'll run you negative gate! Heal! Thy sins! They smite with dragon blade! I'll run you through! You require a hand. Execute! Can't get out of this! Dragon shout! Hegemony flare!
I'll be saving this one. Illuminate.
To me! I'll tear you apart!
Too much to handle?
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Xion! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Xion.
But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shion.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Vholran is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Yay, free upgrades.
Thanks.
And livestock. It's kind of funny seeing these two out of the party. That's not gonna last for long.
I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Vholran out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Xion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply
I like
ashamed
the
to be
phrase
one of their
mistreating slaves. Is there any right
Sorry,
way to
my
treat a
bad.
slave?
I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Vholran could have been behind what just happened with Xion's thorns?
kind. I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Vholran's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Vholran specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Vholran's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Xion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Xion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Xion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you.
Let's switch her into something again. This is probably my favorite outfit for her. Oh. I just realized I still haven't turned in that one quest for the 3 life bottles. That would be smart. And I just got a fast travel
Must be
point.
Vholran's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Vholran!
That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Danon puppets we dealt with outside.
I'll be evading this one!
Blew away!
Sparkling healing!
Astral arts?
That's my shield!
Shut him down!
Take this! Negative damage!
Sorry.
But this fight ends here!
Now, Akina!
Right!
Head!
Charge! Lightning Thunderblade!
Oh, crud.
Ignite!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil. Freeze Lancer. In here. Here's a healing art.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction Light.
Glacial Spear. Here's Astral Energy.
Say no more!
Where are you going?
Armor won't save you!
The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Do it. Astral Energy.
Say no more!
Mega Ray. Oh, sparkling stars. Rain. Here's a healing art.
Oh, I figured he was tracking me there.
Rain down and purify all.
Raining Slash!
Mega Ray. Here's a healing art. First aid. Rain down. Hear my call.
I'm ready!
Astral Energy.
Say no more!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Vholran, you think they might learn to think independently again?
Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Vholran.
As expected, Vholran's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those
Okay,
of
so we
any
got
foot
2
soldier.
lustrous
We need
astral
to be careful
crystals,
not to let them exhaust us before we reach Vholran.
which is enough to make a piece of equipment. I don't know if it's enough to make much as I need to make.
Grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Okay. I should go turn this in real fast and then probably make one of the weapons I can make now. And then just head right back to the
We've
castle
reached our
since I just picked up
destination.
a fast travel point.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Big upgrade. Wait a minute. She got a story upgrade that's better than that. Why would I? She make Radiant Shield. You make that. Okay, so he's gonna get a big upgrade. She's gonna get a big upgrade. There's some of the forced encounters coming up. I don't know if she will. He will not. And she already got a storyline upgrade, which is great.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Let's get CP back. Gotta love free storyline equipment upgrades. She got an armor
We've reached our
upgrade too.
destination. Stay sharp. We're going in. This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
The battle music in this dungeon is awesome.
It's such a huge area to search. Where should we even begin?
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Vholran, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissance and finally put an end to this whole nightmare. Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Dang.
It'll take more than this to stop us.
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us? Will be difficult to predict. Sometimes a retreat is the best bet.
It's a duel of the arts.
Just throwing money at me. That's not a terrible thing. I'm gonna need resources to get through these next several fights.
But if nothing else, it made our encounter that much.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
I can shatter any steel.
Looks like some solid equipment.
I also have quite a bit of old equipment I could sell.
I'll hold on to that.
Man, so much money.
This one's tough.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
Not sure how avoidable that was.
Bad feeling about this.
Oh, we gotta listen to this banger some more.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits. Your wings won't save you from me.
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Everything around us looks the same.
Yourself. This one's tough.
Swift Ring is super handy.
Two heads? That's not even fair.
So I managed to find the correct path first. I have quite a few of those now. Got nothing over there. I think the excuse me. I think the fastest way to move about is to come in here now. And go right back to where I just was.
This one's tough!
Excuse me. Pretty big upgrade for her.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Is that statue wielding art? Now
It's a trap!
It's a torp. You're gonna make me engage you for this one herb.
they may look cute and stuff, but they're Hey, Xion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria... You know. If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Rinwell.
really bad feeling about this. Piercing the fights are better left unfought.
Okay, so I want to go this way first.
This one's tough.
Lame. Yeah, I'd gone so long without anyone getting hit. Of course, Vholran's the first one that gets hit. He's always getting himself hit. Ooh.
One will be difficult to predict.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits. If it hides, just back
It's nice that with the Swift Ring, it takes about as long to escape as it does for them to
strong,
cast.
Leon. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh. That was me being stupid.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
This treasure chest is so out of the way, I think this is honestly worth just taking now. As much as it pains me to throw away money. I think the owl is up near the end of this area. It's right in the way.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't really mind getting hit here too much just because there's a healing point up at the top of these stairs anyway. That gap really wasn't big enough. Plenty big enough for me.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
I honestly haven't visited this in a long time. I need to... because I know what elements these enemies are. Or is it... He's not dark, I think he might be light. I know one of them is ice. Is it light and ice? Or is it dark? You know what'll answer this for me real quick? Okay, so it's dark and ice. So, whoopsies. I don't want ice on either. I really just want... I mean, he could have everything on, but he's going to be better off focusing on dark hits. And just make his AI better by not having any of that physical stuff on. I think she does have a dark... I don't like how close she gets when I have those turned on. Okay, this next boss coming up is way harder than Vholran.
What is this place?
Look, over there. Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
I'm not done.
In here!
Exploit the enemy's weakness. No further. Armor won't save you. Denied.
Where are you going? Take that! One last dance!
Being interrupted.
You picked the wrong fight!
Negative gate.
Double demon fang!
Go get
Black and strong.
Try this!
Hey, I'll be saving this one! Go!
Blending blood!
More where that came from! Here, let me help!
Double demon fang!
Could do without this pain. Sorry,
But this fight ends here!
Now, Asuna!
Right!
This is kind of a long animation, but it is a lot of damage. Should be an option to just like skip these during the animation, or just like trigger a shortened animation. That would be nice.
The enemy wills are free.
We'll soon see about that!
In a bind.
Okay.
I'll be saving this
What is he? Oh, he cast that kind of.
Everlasting darkness. Negative gate. Negative gate.
Double demon fang!
Ready to go.
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Blending! This one's all mine! Raining slap! Ignite!
Anything in armor is all mine. Negative gate.
Where are you going? Feel!
I can carve through armor.
More for the stuff! Here's the healing arm!
Awesome, he's poisoned.
Here I go.
Be still!
In a bind.
Devastation!
Negative gate.
Double demon fang! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Leave the charges to me.
Be still! More!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Okay, now we get the second one.
Something in the tower!
Hey, hey. You didn't ask for a replacement.
And we go after this one first because it is weak to fire. Right, or no, we don't go after it first. I just... Because if they fuse into that one if I kill this one first, which makes it way easier. That's right. That's the correct way to deal with this.
I'm nearly done for.
This one's mine!
In a bind.
Sleep now!
Castle! Devastation!
Annihilation!
Scream.
Here I come! Devastation!
is this it?
Sleep now!
Couldn't make it in time.
Kinda sucks. He was really close to a boost strike. That's the first life bottle I've thrown, though. That's actually...
Charging up!
That's what my shield's for.
In here!
Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Double demon fang! Execute! This one's all mine! Devastation! Ignite!
Can't be happening!
Searing gale! Rending slap!
In a bind.
Ready to go!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Oh boy.
Rending.
Get away.
Just what the
Still haven't had to throw any gels, or any orange gels, or pine gels.
It's weakened.
Flame inside me, yours to be let free. Blending flash. Nothing gets by me.
Here, let me help.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna hit him, knock him over just to make this OL easier to deal with.
Anything in armor is all mine. Can't get out of this.
I never fit. Rain down and
Carve through
purify.
armor. Negative gate jostle. Devastation. Stay away from my friend.
A new lease on life.
Double demon
I'm
fang.
almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Double demon fang.
Oh, I thought those expanded out. I was wrong. Okay, first orange show.
Anything in armor is all mine. I can carve through armor. Can you take it?
It's time to finish this. Done.
Good, she got this off.
Consuming wildfire. Here's a healing art.
It's in your hands now. You'll pay for that. Double demon fang. Be still.
This can't be happening.
And they all die.
Can't move.
That's the sort of stuff that can happen in this fight very easily, though. Like, everything's going well, and then they're just kind of like, and now you lose.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Rain smash. Blew away. No escape. I'll smash you. Aim for the weak spot. Take this.
This one's mine.
I do need to save Renwell. He casts quite a bit.
Devastation blade.
In here. I'll be saving this one. Dance to the wind. Sleep now. More for the stockpile. In here.
Armor won't save you. Easter.
I'm gonna hold off a little bit on the flaming edge stuff until...
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Done.
until we get into the next phase, just because
You'll soon see about that.
I don't want to burn my CP too fast until I kind of need to. Oh, I walked right into that. I walked right into that too. That's... I'll live with that for now. It's only one life bottle. We'll see how the rest of the fight goes. Thank you.
That can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now.
I could do without this pain. I can carve through all of it. Another incantation ruined. Double demon
Oh, that was still active. Okay, that's really active. It's just about the most active of all the various Soror attacks like that almost every Zuko has.
You picked the wrong fight. They might be dragon blade. Blew away. I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Here's a healing arc. One more. Take feel. There's something in the tower.
Hey, we didn't ask for a replacement.
Sleep now.
I can carve through armor. Far enough.
And again.
Double demon fang. I'll stop it, Char.
Thanks, Kisara. Field. Mega ray.
Bloody
I never miss.
That really? I was mashing Boost Strike with Alpha and I figured I was safe. But it just... I didn't have enough time, I guess. Because he was committed. Or... it wouldn't let me over or do another one while Xion was doing hers, I guess, at that time.
Mega ray.
I can carve through armor.
I'll be saving this one. Here goes. More with that.
Ignite.
Here's another.
You'll pay for that. Blended blast.
I just gotta burn down this thing ASAP.
More with that. Here's a healing arc. One last.
I have 5 of these. Do we throw it? Do I have a normal treat still? I do. Those aren't even gonna be useful that much longer. Xion, you died again already? What was I thinking was correct? Just play it safe. Or
In a bind.
I just don't want everyone dying at once because that's a lot. That it usually ends up taking way more items to. I heard the OL sound effect the second I started that boost strike with Alphen. Not even worth reviving until he comes out of this OL. Xion's just gonna keep getting herself killed like that. See, and then these sort of situations just take so long to recover from.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Still haven't thrown any orange shells though.
Ready to go.
Cause like now I still don't have.
Now you see what I can do. We've got him on the run.
Don't get caught.
It'd be nice if he started casting right here. It's tempting to throw. I'm gonna throw a pineapple gel there.
Take this. Not today. Here. I owe you one. Try this.
Okay, just gotta get this guy dead fast.
Sonic thrust.
I don't like how close that dude is to me.
Devastation. Here. I owe you. Anything in order
Oh, everybody's just on top of each other. That's great. Like, I know I summoned Dohalim over there. Not sure how everyone else got over there.
I can't lose.
Meteor Storm, that's a great thing to cast right now.
Negative gate. It's wide open. It won't escape me.
Rain down and purify all.
Rending flash. Execution. Rending flash. Totally. In an instant. Impact cross. Benediction light. That's
Okay,
one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
I'll be saving this
Shattering those pieces. Attack us. Bloody howling.
Please, are you gonna fuse, or are you just gonna run around invincible for a while?
Wait. Something's happening. They fused together? Burn!
He became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
One enemy. The way this game's battle engine works, one enemy is never more threatening than multiple.
Where you go?
Not today.
Not to mention one enemy that's weak to fire.
The natural defenses are fake.
Okay, he actually casts threatening stuff.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never.
Devastation.
I'll be saving this one.
Shattering those pieces. Attack us. Lightning seek. Might with blackened blade.
Here, let me help.
Armor won't save you.
First aid. I still got some fight left in the way.
Lightning thrust. No further. Is this what real?
Okay, this is like the last one of those I'm gonna use. This.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
I'm ready.
My primary mistake there was not saving Rinwell's boost strike. I'm gonna restart this now.
What real pain feels like? Benediction light.
No one cares, Dohalim.
I'm grateful.
Now he's gonna take even longer to die.
No further.
Oh, okay, good.
Vholran, rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing? Here's the sword. In here.
Blew
More
away.
for the stockpile.
Raining
I never miss. Go for the weak
Can't
point.
get out of this. Now you see what I can do.
Far enough.
Devastation.
I'll be saving this one.
You're mine. Negative gate. Rending you apart. I'm not done.
Burning cut.
This one's all done. Burn.
Too much to handle. Here's a healing arm. The wing. First aid.
Blew away. Raining thrust. They smite with blackened blade.
That was a real meaty crit.
Take this.
It's weakened.
Carve through armor. This ends now.
Here's a healing arm.
Blew away.
First aid.
Raining slash. Blew away.
Send it down.
Here I go. No further. I'm not done. An astral art?
That's my cue.
Flame inside me. Yours. Shut him down. Devastation.
In here.
Leave the chargers to me.
Saving this one. Here, let me have this one's mine.
Blood. Rending you apart. Raining.
Here's a healing arm.
Blew away.
First
I
aid.
owe you one.
Sleep now.
Negative gate. Blew away.
Go for the stockpile.
Another incantation ruined. Still. I have no limits. This is looking good.
sorry, but this fight ends here.
I like that a lot of that ended with this dude also being poisoned.
Here, let me help. Blah, blah, blah. There.
I owe you one.
I'll smash you. There. Help this.
Devastation!
Annihilate. Do it. Give it that astral energy.
Say no more.
Here's a healing arc. Here's a dance in the wind. Hear me. Sleep now. There's something in the tower.
Hey, hey!
I can build combos to help build boost strikes at least.
Here's a healing arc.
Not today! Here's through! Try this!
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friend!
Here. Meteor storm. Ready to go. In the wind.
Let me lead you away from Get away from Dohalim. His body.
Let me help.
Okay, let's try pulling him back now.
Armor won't save you! Take this!
Charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I owe you one! Beast still! Devastation! Here I come! Crush!
Let me see what I can do!
Flaming thrust! Devastation! Take this!
In a bind?
No escape! Hurricane thrust! Sonic thrust! Try this! Heal! Blending thrust! Try this!
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get hurt.
Okay. Me first.
Here!
I couldn't make it in time.
Try harder!
I can carve through armor!
This one's all mine!
I guess I can't really. I don't like where she's standing.
You'll pay for...
Ready to go.
Sonic thrust! Blending thrust!
I'll be saving you.
Try this! Blending thrust!
Okay, he got his weak point back, which will help speed this up a little bit. At least I'm avoiding my dumb deaths. The AI isn't really helping, though. Shion, just stay alive for like 10 seconds.
In a bind?
Then I die. Just eating up our item timer. It's like I just want to throw a treat.
Any more of them will help burn out.
Ready and rare! Armor won't save you!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Okay, I got a little sloppy there for a second, including not just the AI being stupid, but me being stupid too. This is my first CP restoration though, so that's pretty good.
Wait, something's happening.
They fuse together?
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form? No further.
This one's mine.
I owe you one.
Now you see what I can do.
Total Demon Fang.
I'll be saving
Negative gate. Rending you apart. Bloody howling.
Dazzle. Devastation.
Meteor storm. I can do it all day.
And now he's casting less, of course.
Sonic Thrust.
Now you see what I can do.
Flaming Thrust. Devastation.
I'll thank you. Take this. Deny.
Devastation.
Negative gate.
The flame inside is yours. You picked the wrong fight.
Take this. I can carve through armor.
Where are you going?
Pierce through.
They smite with blackened blade.
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
I'm not done. Burning Flash. Execute
Here
away.
goes.
It's over.
Sleep now.
This should do it.
Oh,
Double Demon Fang.
Sleep now. Confiscate. Into the shadows. Dance in the wind. Sleep now.
Devastation.
Nothing
I'll
gets
be
by
saving
me.
this one. Here, let me help. Sleep
Shadow
now.
can't get out of this.
More for the stockpile. Take
Eat this.
where that came from.
Sonic
Negative gate.
Try this.
Rain down in the
Rending you apart. Won't save you. Deny.
Sonic
Bloody howling.
Rending Flash.
Negative gate.
Here I go. One more. Dance in the
Double
wind.
Demon Fang.
Sleep now. Let me help. I'll be
Negative
saving
gate.
this
Reflect on thy sin.
Double Demon Fang.
With blackened blade.
one. Where are you going?
Be still. Devastation.
Let me help.
Devastation.
In the wind. Sleep now.
You should decide to cast.
Be still.
Awesome, he's poisoned. Oh, he already... Okay, you all need to GTFO. Shion's not in a terrible spot.
Double Demon Fang.
Everlasting
Devastation. Hurricane Thrust. Hurricane Thrust.
You decide to end our little temper tantrum?
Armor won't save you. Far enough.
Pierce through. Try this.
Where are you going?
In a bind.
That was meaty. Throw one more D's. Hoping that's the last one I need.
to be let free.
Now you
see what I can do.
I'll be saving this one.
Heal.
Oh, magic is in.
Blending flash. Pass through.
Into the shadows.
Begin. Blending flash.
Annihilate now. I'll be saving this one.
I swear I was rolling.
Get moving. Double demon fang.
Take dance in the wind. In here.
Burn up! Better if you don't
Eat
get up.
dirt. I'll be saving this one.
Wait, it said core break. I'm confused. That is not a broken core.
Double demon fang. It's showtime. I'll smash you.
I still got some fight left in me. Where are you going? In here.
In a bind.
I'll be saving. Here's a healing art.
Not today.
In here.
Pass through.
I'll be saving this one. Annihilation.
I don't think I've let him cast at all. That's kind of nice.
Nothing gets by me.
Mega ray.
Denied!
We're hitting post revival there. Look, I still can't target that part, but it says his core is broken. His core is clearly visibly not broken.
Sleep now. Into the stockpile. Mega ray.
I can carve through armor.
Can't be happening.
Negative gate. Reflect on thy sin. They smite with
Sealed.
I said I was post revive, but
A new
I
lease on life.
until my CP's out, Shion's really important.
negative gate. Double demon fang. In a bind.
I'm mostly just using these to keep people safe.
Negative gate. Double demon fang. Execution.
Anything in armor is all
Mine.
Now you see what I can do.
I'll be
Negative
saving
gate.
this one. One more.
They smite with blackened blade.
Mega ray. Annihilation.
Execution. They smite with blackened blade. This is what real pain feels?
Okie dokie. Game's just like, nope, 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 nope. I'm not gonna let you do anything.
Ready to go. Far enough.
That freaking does it!
Mega ray.
Oh, I have this now. I'm feeling inspired.
No further! Take this! I'll smash you! Negative gate! Watch this! They smite with blackened blade! Eat this! Run well! Demon's descent! Flashing fang! We did it! Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Vholran. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Vholran's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Xion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Vholran.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him.
I have livestock.
Hell to pay.
It's the best thing for the AI, probably that. Oops.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Xion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
Okay. Let's loot all this stuff first. I can't remember if there's a warp point up here or not. I don't think there is. Okay, so replenishing resources before going any further makes a lot of sense.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I have a lot of money. $8 sounds good, especially because I still have a bunch of pineapple gels. Okay, everyone has armor. Could use more of those.
Did we really just spend that much money? Well, I think I've caught just about every fish there is on Dana.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just
Well, that's
whatever
dated.
you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast.
Well, that helps with multiple things.
Come on, guys.
Let's go wrap up this first chunk of the game.
We've got lots to do. Stay sharp. We're going in.
Oh, you guys are just in the way.
This one's tough! Glory to Vholran!
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to squeeze by these idiots.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
There we go. That time I fit between them. And this next fight is basically just chuck all the resources I need, because the game opens up a ton after this, which just
So if Vholran
helps
is the
a
lord
lot.
of the water realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hoodle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Vholran treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Vholran!
Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest?
My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Vholran, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I should look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Now you see what I can do! Here, where are you going? Allow me to help.
Is this what real pain?
Well,
Feels like I couldn't make it in time.
I really enjoy the little dialogue exchange at the start of this fight. Vholran's fun. He's not the deepest villain, he's just a psychopath. It's fun.
Take this. Enjoy.
Ready to go!
This is starting out terribly.
Take this. Enjoy.
Can you hit me? Stop trying to hit me and hit me. You didn't seem to be having trouble with this earlier, buddy.
Entertain me. You require passage over.
Oh lord. He is.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I'm happy to see you.
Serena's really pretty too.
A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping sheep, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad
Will
rambling.
you stop just going after Shion?
Those you've enslaved!
Very well. I should look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
I can carve through armor! Annihilation! Sleep now!
In a bind? Once for all.
Stop that. Yeah, do an attack.
Sorry.
Nice quick animation.
Benediction light. Now you see what I can do. No further. Flew away. Raining flash. Negative
Will you heal me?
Some of this. Take this. Die. How about some of this?
Oh, he got poisoned. Awesome.
Take this. Shattering? He just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down. Take this! No! This! Did we get him? He's open! Let's go! Can you take it? Blending flash! Blending flash! Is this it?
Okay, not too terribly bad.
Take this! I owe you one. I'll smash you! They smite with black and blade! This one's all mine! Die! Flew away! You picked the wrong fight! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! Is that it? Flew away! Negative gate!
What's he planning?
Now this is
This is
enjoyable.
bad. We've got to stop him.
I'm an idiot. So while this attack's going off, I'm gonna do this to my party, and then I'll switch back. Oh, well, no, this will work.
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Don't take your attention off him either!
Too fast! Stand back! I'll strip it up.
Which one was I even using on him? That's not like terrible, but I have a dark damage one. I thought I had a dark damage one. Maybe not. Well, better than nothing. She wants Spirit Mangle. Save resources.
I can carve through Vholran!
Oh, not in your dreams!
Here, sweet now!
I'll be taking this one!
Take it! Entertain me! In a bind!
Oh, she's about to heal me. I was gonna heal myself.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
So I make sure I was away from all the AIs. He did that.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Eat this! Blew away!
Sweet now!
Blew away! How about some of this? Ready and ready! Take Fool! Take this!
Denied! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Take this!
More where that came from!
Ignite! There, just like that. Blew away! Take this! Enjoy. Can't get out of this! Now this is enjoyable.
Garnet time.
Take that into everlasting darkness. Negative gain. Bathed in blood. Take that. Now are you ready? Don't disappoint me by dying.
And it's such a long cast time while the AI's just wailing on him. As long as he's targeting me, and I can just direct the spell away from them.
In a bind, yours to be let free. Blew away. I'll face you. Take this. That's far enough.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Is that itemless?
Got him.
I think that might have been itemless.
It's all over. Vholran. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What?
Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Vholran has that crest as well?
And if Vholran's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign.
What the hell are you?
How sweet you
This must be. You resent not being your own sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, but your grand...
This sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for it.
No one did.
What do I care what your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Oh, I rolled right into that. Okay, I think... Looks like he's at OL.
But I'll never back down. Double demon fight.
Sorry.
But this fight ends here.
It's far from over, Alphen. It's funny how often, like, the first big hit I take that reduces me to 1 HP with the KO prevention skill is like an instant overlimit. Always.
Ignite. Try harder. Lightning slash.
3 is a little presumptuous. Oh no, I did use throw 1 life bottle during the previous fight, didn't I?
In a bind?
I've yet to see him cast. Now that I had Rinwell do something, he'll probably cast something. Oh, there he goes. Now he's casting. That was not... I thought almost for sure that would trigger. A parry. I gambled on that, stunning him. All things considered, this isn't going too bad.
He's too fast to keep up with. Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead. Okay.
I'll provide cover.
Can't be happening.
I tried to get her out of there because she was just standing in the middle of the obvious attack. And she's like, no, I just want to chill here for a bit.
Everyone together. I'll shoot him down. Here goes.
Oh, he got poisoned. Nice.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, that's pummeling to me. Can you take it? Rain slash! I gotta raise that with everlasting dunk. Make it take for you.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Know your place.
Burning stars of light.
Kneel before your sovereign. Negative gate. Your life will end here. This should do it. He's about to attack. Yeah, we need to stop him.
Please target over here.
All others shall be banished.
Okay, this attack is just...
It's not too late to bow out. I'm not looking to get our tails in.
Be the
That's
true
exactly
power
why.
of a sovereign.
What is this?
What was I thinking? Sleep power.
No further. Unleash light. I'll face you.
He didn't take a knee, so... Oh, hey there.
Far enough. Mega ray. This one's mine. I never miss. More with the shot fire.
Another incantation ruined.
Oh! Fudge cracker.
No further.
Honestly, probably worth it just because keeps it away from the AI. I need to... Okay.
In a bind.
I was thinking this has been pretty sloppy, and then I'm like, but I'm like, let's just get through this so we can get to the next section of the game. But that was getting a little too sloppy.
I'll destroy you.
No, it won't end like this.
There is only
This also saves me some. Hold on one second. Okay. That gets me all my CP back in a very efficient way. And also,
What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for rules. No one did. What do I care? Your wants. You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
okay, is he ready to be? This form's also a bit harder to stun, so. How the game says boost break and he just keeps it running like, nah man, I am broken.
In a bind? The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Sleep now.
Ignite!
Making sure he was all the way up before I did this.
In here.
Blow away!
I'll be free to heal.
Nice crit. Don't, Shion, you were out of that and then you just ran into, okay, now I have to save you from that. Okay, target over here.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
That didn't exhaust my KO prevention. Let's let this finish.
He's too fast to keep up with. Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead.
Okay.
I'll provide cover.
I'd like this to trigger, this little thing to trigger.
In a vine,
Here, let me help. Arc field!
the everlasting darkness. Blew away. Negative gate.
This one's mine. Far enough. Not in your dreams. Here's the...
Blew away.
Do it!
In an instant. Impact block. Know your place. Can you take it?
In here.
Kneel before your sovereign. They smite with black and blade. Your life will end here. Try this. He's about to attack. Damn it. We need to... Stop him. I am proof of it. All others shall be banished.
Here, let me help.
I owe you one. Try harder. My turn. Ignite. Stay away from my friend. Now you see what I can do. Benediction.
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
Here's a healing heart. Let me help.
Okay, this fight's going much better than the last one did so far.
I never fit.
Bringing you apart.
Is he's got so many attacks that just hit a huge area, and I have to be really conscious about where I'm standing relative to the AI to make sure I'm not inadvertently just drawing his attacks into them. Did that just interrupt that? Did I manage to interrupt that? Certainly looks like I did. Oh, I didn't see him starting up that attack. I was thinking that might interrupt that attack. My dog's glaring at me right now. He needs out. Let me get to a safe spot. Like, mostly the end of that attack. I'll pause and do that. I don't want to finish this fight and then have to pause during cutscenes. Okay.
Here goes.
Oh, I'm getting this late in the fight now. That's awesome. Oh, what? It didn't trigger, really? Weird. I'm so confused. I've like barely used any of these. I've been kind of wrecking them for the most part.
Take this. Try harder. Not again. Shattering the piece. In. Attack time.
That was the attack he was doing. That's like the easiest attack in the world to die. I feel really dumb. I was thinking he was doing the one that's basically absolute is what I thought he was. I thought he was doing the one that's essentially absolute.
All others shall be banished. No further. This is looking good. Run!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
I was just mashing through all the boost strikes, which is why I just let Alphen die. I knew he was about to die too.
What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing. Bro, hell, rightfully belongs to me. Crushes all of his feet. Are next.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganath Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and past 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Vholran's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Okay. And I have to stop for the night. Thank you for watching.